Well, India over the last 10 years has changed more substantially than since independence. And that is largely because of Narendra Modi. The title of my book is Gujarat under Modi, Laboratory of Today's India, because I found that what Narendra Modi did between 2001 and 2014, just before he became Prime Minister, as Chief Minister of Gujarat, has been transferred from the state level to the national level. Gujarat is a state in western India that was governed by Narendra Modi between 2001 and 2014. The 5 pillars of his politics in Gujarat has been scaled up at the national level after 2014. The first pillar of Modi's strategy in Gujarat was polarization along religious lines, an attempt at separating Hindus from Muslims, and this strategy found expression in the 2002 pogrom, anti-Muslim pogrom, that resulted in the death of about 2,000 people. That strategy of polarization was repeated, scaled up at the national level after 2014. Until today, it remains a very important mainstay of Modi's strategy. The second pillar is what I call the desinstitutionalization of the rule of law, and it of course concerns primarily the police and the judiciary, two institutions that have been captured, first at the state level after the pogrom, when the police was completely transformed and became an instrument of the government. And we saw that at the national level subsequently with the Central Bureau of Investigation, for instance. It was also the case of the National Agency for Investigation. These institutions have lost their autonomy. The third pillar pertains to political economy, crony capitalism, resulting in the making of new oligarchs, Gautam Adani becoming the symbol of this nexus between the business milieu and politics and the state. Another very important expression of the new political economy has been the rising inequalities in Gujarat. Well, both things are visible in today's India. Half a dozen capitalists of India are benefiting from Modi's policies today. And in terms of inequalities, the farmers' movements that have been recurring over the last 5-6 years are also testimonies of the growing inequalities. The fourth pillar is, of course, Modidva itself, what we call Modidva, that is the capacity of Narendra Modi to embody Hindu nationalism. In contrast to his predecessors, he personalizes this ideology, and in that sense he is a populist, someone who relates directly to the people, playing on their emotions, fear, anger, and he does that by using social media. In Gujarat, he was very innovative. He was really the first one to use holograms, to use so many tech-savvy innovations, and that continues, of course, at the national level. The fifth part of the book, it looks at who supported Narendra Modi in Gujarat, and you realize that the groups of supporters come mostly from dominant caste. Caste is definitely an important explanation for Modidva, for the success of Narendra Modi. After 2014, the same groups who supported Narendra Modi in Gujarat are supporting Narendra Modi at the national level, at least in the north and the west. And the same groups which have been under attack, targeted by the Modi regime in Gujarat, have been also targeted by the Modi regime at the national level, universities, NGOs, minorities. So there is a complete transfer of technology from the state level to the national level, and that is what makes this experiment so unique and, I repeat, unprecedented.